One of the things we're looking at is this database called MongoDB, and looking at the main web page, the documentation that talks about using MongoDB with Node.js. It goes through an example that's pretty good and pretty simple and quick. We'll be doing it in class as well. And one of the things that this example goes into is the ability to load up a sample data set that's pretty large. And the example is here on this link. and they talk here about being able to import it into a collection using this line down here. And I just wanted to show you that I'm working through some of this in Nitrious because I want to make this a backend server that I can access from any front end. And so here's a look at that file that they suggested importing. It's really big. I mean, there's a lot of maybe what you might call records in here. If we scoot down to the end, we can see that this last line is 25,359, and it's got an address and some coordinates, which we're used to seeing, and then again a little bit more with the address and zip code and saying where this restaurant is. So this will be our running example. It is one that is described here on the main MongoDB website, and we'll be using MongoDB as installed on Nitrious to be able to play with it a little bit. An example that we'll look at also is being able to put together a really simple hello world type server. And this is it here. It looks like JavaScript. It's Node.js. And when we run this server, which I did here, I just ran this file called hello-http.js, and that's running it in Node. I can take a look at what it looks like when I try to access it through a browser. So without going into the weeds about what all of this exactly means in the URL here, what's getting shown on this page is page 1, tra-la-la, and you can see that that's exactly what it says to respond to a request that is a get of page 1. So this is how we're going to walk through some of the back end, is to look at it on Nitrious.